Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on KOTA Cares Behind the Story on KOTA Now, which is usually streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, our Facebook stream is down today. We love having our live streams crash every once in a while. But hey, it happens. That's technology. But I'm your host, Humberto Giles Sanchez. We are talking about last week's KOTA Cares Behind the Story, or KOTA Cares story about the Boys and Girls Club. And joining us today is Hannah Hutter, the reporter who very kindly did the story for us. How are you doing today, Hannah?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
We are doing good so far.
Having some technical difficulties, but we're gonna chug right through this,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's not technology if it doesn't work sometimes.
Exactly.
So kind of just starting off, if you can, exactly, we're talking about the Boys and Girls Club, and we're gonna show some of the video here that you shot for your story last week. So here is some of the video.
So far, how was your experience with that?
Oh, it was a great experience. I mean, it was a little unusual because normally for a KOTA Cares you would go to their facility, but for this instance I actually went to the local Kohl's as they were doing kind of like a partnership with them. They had been given a grant by a Kohl's foundation, so it was definitely interesting being able to kind of get a different perspective on the KOTA Cares.
Right. And I mean, kind of going off of that, I mean, how was the atmosphere?
Oh, there was so much energy in there. I mean, there were a ton of little kids who were excited about getting new school supplies and clothes and book bags. And
as we can see, we can see some of the students there kind of waving at you.
Yeah, they were very excited. They were very curious about the camera. Everyone wanted to know what was going on.
Well, I mean, and this is like perfect timing, especially, let's come back to us. But I mean, especially with, school starting up in Rapid City and later in the month for some other school districts around Black Hills and Dakota Territory. So, I mean, as someone who probably has either younger siblings, younger cousins, knowing, kind of having that feeling, and this, how did that make you feel, kind of knowing that there's this organization that's helping out the youth kind of succeed for the start of the school year?
Oh, it felt great, and like I said, this was like a unique situation. It was kind of having two foundations in one. Really, there are two different groups that are trying to help out these kids to have a successful school year, because not everyone has the same upbringing and starts the school year with all the same things. So it was really nice to know that they are working really hard to be able to try to give them an even playing field with all of their classmates.
Right, and I mean, again, like you said, that's an important part of the back school experience and the school experience in general.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when it comes to the club itself, when it comes to the organization, Boys and Girls Club, is this the only thing they do? Or is there other things that they...
Oh, no.
Is there a plethora of things that they also do?
Yeah, they have a ton of different programs that are available for kids preschool age up to 18 years old. They know that they recognize that not everyone has a safe place to go after school or to get dinner after school, that kind of thing. So they offer after school programs during the school year. They offer all day long programs in the summer. And it's a great opportunity that a lot of people can take advantage of, and it's only $25 for a year. So that's really not much for everything that they are doing for these kids.
Right, and as we can see, let's go back to your
to the video that you shot
for us. Where can people kind of go to learn more about the organization or find out or donate if they are interested in donating?
So they can find a link to the donation for the Boys and Girls Clubs on the story on our website, kotatv.com, and so they can go directly there and be able to donate that way.
Okay, and tell us, here, I'll replay the video here, that way because we're running out of time in the video.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about the QR code right down there that we are seeing?
Yeah, so anyone watching can scan the QR code and they are able, it takes them directly to a donation link. So if they are feeling generous and want to be able to help the cause that the Boys and Girls Club are working with, they can directly donate to them with that QR code.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for that. And then kind of just a little bit, because here for our viewers, we like to kind of recap the story that we did the previous week, or the Wednesday prior, or Thursday prior. Pardon me. Getting my days all mixed up. But kind of, you're the one doing the story tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly can you tell us about the KOTA Cares story for tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we're going to be introducing the Teammates Mentoring Program, which is in Rapid City, but it's not just in Rapid City. There are locations all over the Midwest that it's just a mentorship program for kids in school and having a buddy and someone to look up to.
And just out of curiosity, why decide to cover this organization?
Well, I think it's great timing again with school when the organization started up in Nebraska. They had 22 college students go to middle schoolers and mentor them, and a lot of them had great success academically. So I thought it was a great way to kind of plug that there's this mentorship program that could potentially help kids that are in school right now.
Right, exactly. And I mean, just for the sake of kind of getting that promo out there, right? Where can our viewers find this story, and when can they find this story?
Well, they can find the story on our website, kotatv.com, which should be up tomorrow morning, and also they can view it on our various news shows, website shows. Sorry, can't think of
It's all right.
words.
It's morning, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the 5:30 to 6, and even in the mornings and the noon, if they tune in, they should be able to catch it.
Perfect. And just one last question before we finish up our live stream here this morning. So when it comes to the organization, I mean, what is their mission so far? So that way we can kind of get our viewers kind of interested and excited for tomorrow's story. I mean, when we're talking about missions, especially for an organization like that, and you mentioned, back to school, what should we kind of keep an eye out for?
Well, their mission is definitely just mentorship and being able to have provide help to students who maybe it's harder for them to seek help from a peer or someone who's older, and so this program allows them to kind of go to those students and be able to help them in that way, and I think it's a great mission.
All right. Well, thank you, Hannah, for joining us this morning here on the KOTA Now desk.
Yes,
we really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. And as for our viewers, be sure to tune in tomorrow for our morning newscast on Good Morning KOTA Territory and Good Morning Black Hills, where we will be showing you Hannah's story in all its glory. But for now, thank you for joining us again this morning, and we hope that you have a wonderful rest of your morning. See you.